It's that day again. And we want to make sure that you know how valued you are. It's Mother's Day. And we also recognize that today can feel different for different women. Not all women carry babies in their womb. Some carry them in their hearts, in their prayers, in their homes, and in the way they pour into others. So today we honor the women who mother in all kinds of ways. If you've ever been given a handful of rocks and then you looked at it and accepted it like it was some kind of treasure, you might be a mom. If you have ever reached into the pocket of a little pair of jeans and found something still alive, you might be a mom. If you have ever proudly displayed a paper full of scribbles on the front of your fridge like it belonged in some kind of art gallery, you might be a mom. If you have ever cried from exhaustion and you didn't know why, you might be a mom. If you thought everything would just get easier after toilet training, but you traded smelly diapers for stinking socks and reeking attitudes, you might be a mom. If you have risked your life teaching a teenager to drive, if you have frozen your hiney in arenas and lost your voice shouting at football, if you have walked your kids through heartbreak and disappointment and hard days, if you have held puke bowls and wiped tears and prayed really big prayers, if you've been the referee and the taxi driver and the cook and the counselor and the safe place, you might be a mom. And whatever kind of mom you are, biological, adoptive, spiritual, mentoring, stepmom, or the woman who just jumped in when you needed to, when it mattered most. And maybe you aren't even called mom, but you show up like you are anyways. We see you, and we thank you. Thank you for showing up again and again and again. And for listening and playing and cheering and teaching, for hosting sleepovers and teaching girls to bake and consistently driving kids to church. Thank you for loving when it's easy and when it's not. Because we know it feels unending. And someone's going to come to you and say, oh, it goes by so fast, and then there's one day that's like 1,000 years. And maybe today you feel overlooked, or overwhelmed, or overtired, or stretched thin. I want you to know that God sees you, and He chose you, and God is working through you right in the middle of this mess. And you're not just a mom, you are a woman trusted with souls. And today, we honor you. Happy Mother's Day.